This is Randy Rosetta with HubCityPreps.com with the video edition of the Tiger Tracks podcast, sponsored by Southwest Bank. I'm with Hayden Wilson and Cooper Archer, two of the guys who play very key roles for the Tigers, especially this season when everybody's had to pitch in a little bit, which I thought was pretty on stage the other night, Hayden, when their defense did some things to kind of try to take things away, which you guys have gotten used to, but you guys did a little bit of everything, kind of shook things up. I thought you and I think Maverick on the, or maybe been Chase on the little inside reverses were big plays. When a team kind of forces you guys to step out of your skin a little bit, how equipped are you guys to make plays like you did the other night?
We're just running the plays that Coach tells us, and he's really good at it. And we know how to go against teams' coverages really well. So he calls to the coverages, and we just do what he says and run it well.
How much does it change the defense's approach when guys like you and Chase and Maverick are able to take those little handoffs and kind of do some damage there?
Well, it's really hard because usually teams play us deep, cover four, and when we can run inside too, they have to switch it up a lot.
Cooper, I talked to Maverick the other night after the game, and he said something that caught my attention. The two previous weeks, you guys had really handled business against Odessa High and Permian. Central came out and did some things, kind of got to you guys defensively a little bit. You had to kind of recall what you'd done to get to this point of the season. Does it help you guys to have been pushed a little bit and to have a team kind of make you work a little bit there in that final game?
Yes, sir. I think being in countless situations where we're having to make up for lost time or whatnot, we're just behind. And I think having multiple games where we had to make some plays happen, I think that just helps. It helps you stay calm under pressure. Just having such an explosive offense, we know we just got to do our job, get a stop. That's it.
What was it like that last series after your offense got you the lead back? That kind of was back to Midland Legacy and Midland High, where you guys had to. I know it was just a couple of plays, but you had to stand tall there for a couple of plays.
Yes, sir. Well, we didn't have a lot of time left, and I just knew that was our game, that we had that one. I just knew if we went out there and just finished it, that's it.
Going back through this whole season, what has the defense done week by week to just keep getting better, keep getting stingier?
I say we've kind of adapted, and we've slowly perfected things that we weren't so good at the beginning of the year, and it's helped. It's shined through, and I think it's really helped now.
And Hayden, the offense I don't know if the offense ever needed to get better. You guys just added different wrinkles, but I thought that drive to win that game the other night was pretty important, pretty obviously important, but pretty unique because you guys are milking the clock, which is not what you normally do. And Coach mentioned that it was Holden knowing to let the clock run, and you guys knowing that not every play had to be a home run. How much can you take from that moving forward when you get into games where a team may be able to shoot out with you?
Well, that's really good that we can. We usually practice that in practice to be able to milk the clock, keep the ball away from the defense, stay in bounds, let the clock keep running. And it's good to know that we can actually execute that in game.
How hard is that for you guys, though? Because you guys are when I watch you guys play offense, it's kind of like watching a caged animal. You want to go.
Yes, sir. We just want to throw it deep, score in one play, but I don't know. We just take it one play at a time, get 8 yards, 7 yards, run the ball real well. You can milk the clock.
Well, that was a good point because Jordan and Ethan were key for you guys. I think the number I came up with is you guys ran the ball 11 times with those two on those last two drives. Those guys don't get a ton of attention in your offense because of the way you throw the ball, but how important are those two to what you guys do offensively?
They're really important because usually teams are trying to cover the deep ball and stuff like that. If we can just hand it off to one of them every once in a while, every 2 plays, then teams are going to be hard to stop us.
Yeah, they're kind of hard. They're easy to lose if you're on defense because I didn't realize that. They're not very big.
They're tough.
But that's okay. It doesn't matter. Sometimes size doesn't matter in football. Cooper, this is what you guys have strived for a long time, and especially this season. Winning a district championship outright, getting another home playoff game. Now, what do you have to do to turn the page and kind of stay focused on what lies ahead now?
Next game. Just next game mentality. We win the next game, and it's one more. You got one more marble. So that's really what we're thinking right now. Just focus on the next game.
You guys had a home playoff game a few years ago, and there was a little nervousness at first, some jitters, and it took a while.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel like this is a team that's better equipped to come out and kind of hit the gas and go from there?
I 100% think that we can come out and just move forward, just foot to the pedal.